Libra, welcome to your mid-July tarot reading, or whenever you find it. Time and energy is fluid, not linear. All right, so what I'm seeing for you is like a carefree kind of energy. I'm seeing you on a swing set, just swinging and just having a good time. A light kind of carefree energy is what I'm feeling, almost like the Fool. I'm also seeing hot air balloons. I'm also feeling a kite energy too, just being outside and just enjoying, like having a playful time is what I'm seeing here for you, which sounds good, but it's so hot outside. What? Maybe you're thinking of a time when you used to could go outside and not be roasted, right? Too hot. All right, let's do our psychic exercise with our angel numbers. What do you think this is? Maybe 7. Maybe you like that number. Maybe 7's your number. But we go ahead and put that in the comments below. We'll see if you're right at the end of the reading. Hello, my name is Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Libra. All right. Let's see what we have for you for whenever you are watching this. What do we have for our lovely and beautiful Libras? Dreams. Oh, that's a good song, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, so pay attention to your dreams. It could be like actual dreams, like have a dream journal. It could be more fantasy type dreams, like a 7 of Cups energy, moon energy. Could be a star energy, hopes, wishes, dreams, that sort of thing. What are you dreaming about? What are you thinking about? What are you fantasizing about? Don't tell me. But what's going on there? There could be some kind of message trying to come through in your dreams. Could be. Ooh, so I said carefree. Look, Carly Freeze, carefree. What? She Who Frees. I love this. Carly, liberation, unrestrained, freedom. That's kind of what I was seeing with that image of you being on the swing, just being, nothing beneath your feet, just freedom, And think about that like a hot air balloon, like flying feels like freedom. Like in my dreams, sometimes when I lucid dream, I can fly. That is the best feeling ever. It is so cool. I just feel like there's this like energy underneath my feet. It's almost like when you put 2 magnets together and they repel, that kind of energy. That's what it feels like. And then I can just lift up off the ground and fly. That's so cool. I love it. All right, here we go. One more, and then we'll get into the reading. So that freedom, She Who Frees, Carly, liberation, unrestrained, freedom. I mean, that feels like getting over some type of toxic energy or, devil energy, because they have the shackles. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an 8 of Cups, walking away from things. We could see some type of energy of the 8 of Swords or the 9 of Swords being released here. So we'll see. Maybe some sun energy. This one wants to be on top. Let's take it. Awareness. Look at this. Pay attention to the subtleties and look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Sign thing came up for Gemini as well. Signs and omens in your dreams. Huh. There's some kind of message trying to come through for you. Pay attention to them. It's no coincidence, right? All right, let's see what we have here. Libra. Let's get into this. Hurry up. Ooh, let's hope this is good fortune, right? Because it could go both ways, but I'm just saying, you've got Wheel of Fortune as your first card, Saggy energy. We'll take it. All right. Maybe some daydreaming here, setting yourself free from that 4 of Cups energy. Hierophant in the same place it was last time. Interesting. All right. That's some Taurus energy there. What else do we have here for Libra? Row number 2. Okay. It was like this last time. So we have the 4 of Wands, commitments, partnerships. This one was over here. How weird is that? It was a different, different setup. One more. 2 of Pentacles. Whoa! Just landed on my chair. Let's see what I got here. There's your dream there. Got the Page of Cups. Yep. Page of Cups here. Starting something new. That's that dream. You don't want that fish to get out of your cup. There's the Three of Cups. There's that celebration and happiness. And then, ooh, the Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Out with the old, in with the new, right? Okay. Let's see what else we got here with the crossing energy for Libra. Liberation. Carly, you know what that is? Queen of Swords. You can cut things out. Set yourself free. I can see that. How interesting. Seven of Swords on the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords could be saying don't take things too seriously. Maybe. But it's also about having strategy, doing things different. And that's how you'll change your luck. That's how you change your luck. Look at this. You got justice. You are right here. You're going to have justice over something here. Wasn't me. It was a kiddo in the other room. What? Oh, you've got blessings and good luck here for sure. There is something turning around for you big time here, Libra. Look at that. Look at that. I think when you change how you react to things, like that Seven of Swords, that's when things turn around for you. That's when you're going to see things differently. Oh my gosh, let's get the rest of it. What? Okay, this has been happening for almost every reading. We have at least one card doing this double thing. So this is saying your commitments and partnerships right now are super, super important. Super important. You got the Hangman, Pisces. This is about seeing things differently. Oh my goodness, this is how you set yourself free from the devil. The devil. This, okay. Yeah, you're setting yourself free from this right here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, look at this. You have it again. With this dream. You got victory here twice with the Six of Wands twice. Wow. You're setting yourself free from that devil energy. We called it. That doesn't come up a whole lot in readings. It just doesn't. That's like in my readings. How often do you see the Three of Swords? It doesn't happen very often. Not in my readings. The Hermit, only when it needs to come out, right? The Hermit on the Three of Cups, and the last one, the Page of Swords. Be brave. Okay. Wow. So much to unpack here. Look at this. So, double cards. You've got the double Wheel of Fortune. You've got the double Six of Wands. Double victory, double luck. And you've got double this. All right. So, I think what's happening here, and if you get a different message, like coming to you, like talking to you as I'm doing this, then that's also your message, right? So the Wheel of Fortune, is it saying your luck is going to change when you change how you see things? This is a 180, this Hangman energy. You're going to have victory here, and you're going to have better luck when you disengage from toxic things, the enemy here, which is this devil energy. Okay, and how you used to respond to it as well. This is responding to things completely and totally different than how you normally would. And this is saying to be careful with how you disengage from this toxic energy. Okay, this doesn't like to let you go. It likes to get its hooks in, whether it's an addiction or toxic person, toxic workplace, whatever it is. You know, it can be hard. But with this, with the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Hangman energy, you can create an aversion to this toxic energy in your mind and reestablish balance, because this is what's kept you out of balance here, the devil on top of that Two of Pentacles. Yep, that's it. And so do be careful with how you leave these situations. You're not nuking a bridge here. You're not. This is sneaking away quietly. Okay? You have justice here. Look at this. You are freeing yourself. The Four of Cups is dissatisfaction with what you've chosen here. These are your choices from the past. Even if it was yesterday, it's the old version of you, right? Yeah. You don't have to make those same decisions. You have new right here. We have the Page of Cups here. This is a new choice any day. You can just wake up and decide this is my new self and these are the new choices I'm going to make. You have to become do that aversion to your old way of thinking and your old way of doing things. It just can't be anymore. That's how you make the change with your justice card here. This is how you have justice in your own life. You make the change here. Free yourself, right? With seeing things differently. Look at that awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere, right? This is it. This is one of them. This reading here. We have the Hierophant blessings. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fate and destiny here. To move in another direction. To see things differently. You know, this is that path to mastery where I feel like as you see things differently, as you change your decisions and your thought processes about things, you're moving up the ladder, right? That's what I'm feeling here. So I feel like you have some blessings coming in at this time, but it's really kind of based off of you seeing things and doing things differently. This is all about your commitments and partnerships. What are you committed to and who are these partnerships with? If it's with this devil energy, it's got to go. This is what's keeping you out of balance somehow, some way, and it has something to do with these commitments and partnerships. Okay? Because you can be committed to these toxic things. And it's time to cut that commitment. It's time to break free of that. That's why we have Carly. We have this freedom here. You have victory, assured victory. Oh my gosh. No. You have assured victory here. I'm battling with my hair. When you look at things from a different perspective, okay? Plain and simple. That's what I'm feeling here. When you see things differently, when you look at things from a different angle and react differently as well, it's going to change this right here. It's going to throw everything off. Boy, this is elephant in the room. This is what's keeping you out of balance here. This is a struggle to maintain balance with that devil energy popping up on top of it. But this is what you're getting rid of. This is what you're breaking free from right here. Liberation, unrestrained freedom from this, and a return to balance. But with that devil energy popping up on top, I don't think it's going to be super easy. This is saying to stay focused on this and to not let that fish get away. That's representing like your dreams here. Don't let it just go back into the ocean. You got to take action on it. And you got to see yourself. This is about visualization. You got to see yourself having this victory over whatever this is, setting yourself free, following this dream here. Visualize you accepting these rewards. There will be a celebration. Here is what I'm feeling with this Three of Cups. This is also a celebration here with the Six of Wands. You want to be around the right people. That's the Three of Cups. This is This is saying to relook at your commitments and partnerships and be with the right ones. Let your star energy, your hopes, wishes, and dreams be your guide, and be around people that have similar goals, wishes, dreams. Not the like same thing, but the same ambition is important, right? But this could be a time of deep inner, like inner work, inner connection, and a limited group of people that you share your information with. This could be a support group, it feels like almost, especially if there's some kind of devil energy here, which there is. There's something here that you got to set yourself free from. Gots to. This is like charging ahead here fearlessly with this Ace of Wands, this new beginning. This is like, it makes me think of those old 80s like horror films with the torch, you know, and you're fighting off the bad guy, the evil thing. This is the moment where you shine here. This is where you're fighting back, but not towards this, not against it. You're going towards, you're taking that energy, because I said you're not fighting here, right? You're walking away from this, you're ghosting it, you're leaving it behind. This, you're taking all that energy and you're putting it towards your, you know, your passions, your heart's desire. You're putting it towards your future energy of success, of following your dreams, something like that, right? It's a much better use of energy, not fighting, but pursuing this inspiration here with the Ace of Wands. Oh man, allergies. Oh my God, leave me alone. It bothers my chest the most with my asthma. Okay, let's see what we have for bonus here for Libra. Libra, the Liberator. Okay. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. I could have swore that's what we got for the last one. Repeating cards, I tell you. So now you have the energy to work with to get away from something like this, whatever this is for you. And the charge towards light here. Temptation. Look at that devil energy. Watch out. Anything that's tempting you, right? Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Look at this. You are freeing yourself from something big here, Libra. What is it? What horrible habit have you kicked or are kicking? Put it in the comments below. We will support you as a group. I was very dumb when I was younger, and I smoked cigarettes for a little while when I was in my 20s. And I created an aversion to it in my mind, how disgusting the habit was. And I quit cold turkey. I started running, exercising, eating better, hard candy. That was it. And that was May 1st of 2000. And just done with it. So if I can do it, you can do it, right? Dog in the car, choose joy. Look at the Poochie. So ears flapping, tongue out. Look at that. That's what I was seeing in the beginning. Do you want the swing? Just being carefree. This is not carefree, right? This is controlling you. This is about choosing joy, right? Ears flapping, tongue out, blissful grin. Joy is found in the ride itself if you embrace it. There you go. I love that. All right, let's get your angel number. Oh, release. Look at this. 999. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. That's the karma right there with the justice, right? Your current circumstances are ending. There it is. So you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? This new chapter. Woo! Libra, the Liberator. Liberating yourself from something here. What is it? I want to know. I'm curious. All right, that's going to be it for now. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.